Debbie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm just going to jump right into it. So today I'm going to do a commission piece. This is going to be another team painting and it's going to be Ohio State. So we're going to do reds, grays, whites, and blacks. And so for the bottom half of my painting, I am going to do my dark gray mixture, and I will put my recipe in the description below. So I have several paints that I have mixed up, and just know that if you want to know my recipe, I will list it in the description below. Okay, so I'm going to put my Ohio State up here, so I'm going to put my dark gray down here, and then I'm going to put white, titanium white by Amsterdam, on the top part. I mix all my paintings with American Floetrol and water, and you'll see the ratios in the description below. So let's get right to the colors. Alright, so I have Carmine Deep by Amsterdam Expert Series. I think I need to go this way, right? And Deep Red by Artist Loft. Then I have my Oxide Black that I use for flooding my canvases in this squeeze bottle, and I'm just going to use just a little bit of that. Then I have Crimson by Artist Loft. Then I have my light gray mixture, and then I have Anthraquinone Red by Holbein. I don't know if I said that right or not, but you'll see it in the description below if you want to know. Nuetral Gray by Amsterdam. Then Naphthol Red Medium by Winsor and Newton. Then I have Iridescent Silver by Pebeo. And I have Carmine by Amsterdam. Okay, so remember, when you're wanting to use red and you want a true red, you need to use a lot of red. If you don't use enough reds, you're going to get pink, because I'm going to use white as my flood color. So that's why I have so many reds in this painting. So let me flood my canvas and I'll be back. Okay, so here I am flooding my canvas, and that just simply means I put enough base paint down to keep my colors flowing when I layer them out. And I just determine on a split canvas where I want one color to stop and start. So I just use my squirt bottle and draw a line, and then I layer out my paint and spread it out with a spatula. I like using my spatula instead of a blow dryer. It's not right or wrong. Other artists use their blow dryer. This is just the way I can determine how much paint I have on my canvas, and I just prefer this way. And so anyway, you want to also make sure that your edges are completely covered as well. And then I dab the bottom of my canvas with that paint so that it breaks the surface tension, and that when your colors go over the edges, it goes all the way over and floods all the way down the side. So anyway, just keep watching. I want to say a shout out to my grandchildren. Hi Briar, hey Coco, hey Darcy, hey Luke, hey Eli. Keep watching. I'm going to take my torch and I'm going to pop my bubbles. I have lots of bubbles and some pretty big ones because I just shook my paints up. you're wondering what I'm using, this is just a kitchen torch, and you fill it with butane. It has a flame on it, and you can pop your bubbles with it. You want to keep it moving swiftly so you don't scorch your paint. So anyway, I'm going to start here with Carmine Deep by Amsterdam Expert Series. And I'm going to be very generous with my reds. Alright. And this is Deep Red by Artist Loft. I do use my reds quite often because red is my favorite color. And here I'm going to just put a little bit of this Oxide black in, not much. I just want a little touch of it. So I don't want just put a little bit more here. And maybe just a little bit more here. I just did not even hardly squeeze. I didn't squeeze my bottle really at all. So just a little bit came out. And then I'm going to use this Crimson by Artist Loft. And this is my light gray mixture. And Anthraquinone Red by Holbein. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't want to sit here and figure it out for sure. I might even add another silver to this. I have a sterling silver by DecoArt, and I think I'm going to add that to this painting. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do it now. So, hold on to that thought. Okay, so this is the sterling silver by DecoArt. And this is the Nuetral Gray by Amsterdam. And it's just a shade darker than my base color here that I created. And then I've got Naphthol Red Medium by Winsor and Nuetral, and I don't have much of this. Oh my. Alright, that's all it gets. I have to refill that bottle. Okay, and then I have Iridescent Silver by Pebeo. And then I have this Carmine by Amsterdam. Now that one that I squirted out is kind of bleeding everywhere. And I don't think it'll matter when I go to blow it out. So I'm not going to fool with it much. Okay, so I'm going to take my torch and pop my bubbles. Okay, now I'm going to blow this out. few things here. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to bring you down for a close-up. I love working with reds. It's my favorite color. All right, I'm going to bring you down. Okay, here it is. I just love these colors. This turned out gorgeous, and the cells are just beautiful in here. Look at that. It is going to be beautiful when it dries, because this red will dry a lot darker. It will be bold and beautiful. And then I will put my decal up here in the corner. But look at that. Love reds. And my Ohio State decal one. Very pretty right there. I'm gonna get it in my paint. But let me turn the lights off and you can see it with the flash on. Okay, here we are with the flash. Look at all that silver in there. It's just going to make it shimmer. And it's also creating all these great cells in here. Just beautiful. I love working with red. Just love it. Now, one thing I will have to say is when you're working with a color on your canvas, you have to see how that corner is, the canvas is showing. So I just take a little bit of my gray and I keep coming back and dabbing that so that it doesn't expose that corner and that it's a real gray when it dries. And I'll have to do that 3 or 4 times. Then of course I need to take my stick and scrape my drips. Let me go get it. Okay, so just take a popsicle stick or something and scrape those drips. And that corner I'm gonna have to fix also. So just take my finger, dab it in there. This is just going to be gorgeous. Love red. Okay, I'll show it to you when it gets all dry. Okay, so I wanted to show you the dried results, and here it is. I put my decal on the top, and again, that decal is not a sticker. It is a color form or a static clean, so it'll peel right off, and it won't be any sticky residue on there. But take a look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I wanted to show you all the cells here and the lacing going on. Just so pretty, and lots of shimmer in that paint with those pearls and metallics. I'm going to turn my lights off, turn my flash on, and let you see the shimmer. Okay, so here it is with the flash. Get ready to see a bunch of shimmer. Isn't that just gorgeous in there? Look at all those cells and all that shimmer from the metallics. Just turned out gorgeous. Love these colors. Red's my favorite color, and then silver. I like silver too. Isn't that gorgeous in there? Look at that. Just love it. And then there's my decal. So there you have it, the finished product. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. It helps my YouTube channel. And then also, don't forget to check out the description below. It has all the colors listed and the ratios to mix your paints. So until next time, be blessed.